Welcome to Open Mic Night. Give it up for your host and MC, Michael Blank. Boom, baby. Welcome to Murf's Open Mic. I haven't been to Murf's for a couple weeks because it's an hour drive, and I'm usually really hungover, so I just don't want to go, but I'm going today. I'm not even hungover. It's going to be sick. I'm just going to get there, and then I'm going to write the jokes because there's a few hours before the mic starts after you sign up, so I got plenty of time to kill. Let's hit the fucking road, baby. Yo, we stopped at Quick Trip. Shout out, #1 gas station in the world. I picked up a couple of packs of Zen. I tried to get 2 citrus, but they ran out, so I got a citrus and a cinnamon. Shit. Because there's like a good deal when you buy 2 cans, so I had to buy 2. And then I got this brisket taco as well. Loaded it up with pico and a couple of jalapenos and shit. Let's go, bitch. Why does it look so weird on camera? Alright. That should fuel me up for tonight. We gotta get going. I want to get a good spot on the list. Boom, we made it. My camera might die on the way in. It's only at 2%. But I'm hoping I get a good spot on the list. Because I got here fucking hella early. 2.5 hours early. So let's see. Good to see you, thanks. Look at that, nobody's signed up yet. What spot are you gonna take?
I don't know. I'm thinking like...
I got that number 4 spot. Let's go, baby. Now I gotta kill 2.5 hours. Boom, baby. I just wrote some jokes inside with Phil. Alright, number 1. I know what you guys are thinking. I look like a combination of Brad Pitt and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson with the cock of Secretariat. I'm very self-aware. Number 2. Whenever I'm hitting on a girl, I don't want to let her know I live with my parents, so I always beat around the bush. Like, I have interesting roommate situation. I live with an older couple. They actually gave birth to me. It's weird. Alright, number 3. I went to college for a while, but I didn't like it. I refused to take information from anybody weaker than me. Oh, you want me to study the curve of this graph? Why don't you study the curve of the bar as I bench press 400 pounds? Alright, that one's stupid. Hopefully I'll figure out something funnier for that one. Alright, number 5. I banged an older lady. After we banged, she started telling me about geopolitical issues like the Israel-Palestine crisis. And I was confused. I was like, is this what happens when you bang older women? They tell you about political issues. And then by the 3rd round was over, I was a full-blown communist. It's crazy. Alright, those are my jokes for tonight, more or less. I'm sure I'll change them up a little bit before I go, but that's the selection. Should be sick. Let's fucking go, baby.
Alright, guys, put your hands together. Next coming on stage, Michael Blank. Yeah, for Michael Blank.
Boom, we did the set, baby. I'm not gonna lie, the set was pretty weak and the crowd was pretty small. I don't know, I just didn't really get into the zone before I went up. I just was not feeling it. The energy was way too low. But I told my joke about Brad Pitt. I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking, this guy looks like Brad Pitt combined with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson with the cock of Secretariat. I'm very self-aware, I know. Then I told my joke about pooping my pants. It doesn't count as shitting your pants unless it touches your underwear. Can we agree on that? It's not a touchdown unless the ball crosses the goal line. It's the kind of logic. That's why if you have a bigger butt, you're less likely to poop your pants. Because the butt stops the poop. They're probably never pooping their pants in Brazil. And then I told the joke about going to college and somebody booed me and I'm like, oh, it's a professor. I went to college for a little bit, but I thought it was stupid, dude. I don't like to take information from somebody weaker than me. Like, oh yeah, professor, you want me to study the curve of the graph? Why don't you study the curve of the bar when I'm deadlifting this weight? How much can you calculate? We got a professor in the back. I understand. Pretty sure it was a professor, though. And then I told the part about how I live with my parents. Whenever I'm hitting on girls, I don't like to tell them that I live with my parents. So I'm always beating around the bush. I'm like, yeah, I live with an older couple. They're super weird. They actually gave birth to me. Weird dynamic with my roommates. And I told the part about banging an older lady. I banged an older lady the other day, a 32-year-old woman. And then afterwards, she started talking to me about, like, Israel and Palestine. Is that what older people do after they fuck? Is it just political stuff? I don't know. I was a communist by the third round, so she converted me. And then the performance was going bad, so I explained to them that I was basically giving them a limp dick right now. I was limp dicking them. I'm giving you guys my worst stuff today, dude. It's like the equivalent of like if you're fucking a girl but your dick is only like 60% hard. That's me with you guys right now. I'm giving you that limp dick. Yeah, dude. Brett gets it.
Every day.
But no one really thought that was funny, except for another comedian in the back. I'm like, this guy knows what it's like to give limp dick. Let's just say I left them unsatisfied. They didn't come, so to speak. But yeah, and then I finished up by telling a couple of older jokes, but it was, not a great set. Also, I'm missing one of my microphones. I have 2 of these, and I'm missing one, so I'm going to go back in and try and find it, but missing one of these bad boys. But anyways, that's been the set. Disappointing, but you live and you learn, so that's what we're going to do. Tomorrow night, I'm probably going to go to the Fuego open mic if it's happening. Should be a blast. As always, thanks for watching. I fucking love you guys. Peace.